students, today I am going to review the question paper of Higher Secondary Part First for the session 2023-24 Annual Regular Hard-Yon of Jammu and Kashmir Leh UT 2024. Subject Physical Education, maximum mark 70, class 11th, time 3 hours. Section A, multiple choice questions, 1 marks each. Question number 1, which is not the skill of kabaddi? Option first, wrist catch, second, arrow kick, third, mule kick, fourth, free kick. Answer is option fourth, free kick. Question number 2, which terminology is not related to Kho game? Option first, trapping, second, tapping, third, dragging, fourth, diving. Answer is option first, trapping. Question number 3, who says psychology is the study of human behavior and human relationship? Option first, McDougall, second, Crow and Crow, third, J.V. Nash, fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, Crow and Crow. Question number 4, sports psychology helps in the development of option first, educational level, second, performance level, third, competition level, fourth, all of these. Answer is option fourth, all of these. Question number 5, health education provides knowledge of option first, disease, second, rehabilitation, third, hygiene, fourth, all of these. Answer is option fourth, all of these. Question number 6, no smoking day is observed throughout the world on option first, January 15, second, May 31, third, June 30, fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, May 31. Question number 7, which colors rings represent Asian continent? Option first, red, second, blue, third, black, fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 8, which of the following are the most common injuries among sports persons? Option first, fracture, second, strain, third, sprain, fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, none, sprain. Section B, very short answer type question, 2 mark each. Question number 9, explain the harmonious growth and development. This question has been selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer is harmonious growth and development. Harmonious is a process of learning where a human being develops as a whole person. Acquiring knowledge, skills, and attitude will allow him or her to live a fulfilled and balanced life. Harmonious development in simple terms means all-round development of the child. Or write down the modern concept of physical education. This question has been selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer is modern concept. Physical education is education through the physical. It aims to develop students' physical competency and knowledge of movement and safety and their ability to use these to performing a wide range of activities associated with the development of an active and healthy lifestyle. Question number 10, write down the function of circulatory system. This question has been selected from chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer is function of circulatory system. The deoxygenated or impure blood comes to the heart from the body to the right auricle, from where it goes to right ventricle, and from these to the lungs, where it is purified and returns to the left side of the heart, that is to the left auricle. From the left auricle it goes to the left ventricle, from where it is pumped into the whole body through the aorta, the biggest artery of the body. Question number 11. Give the role of motivation in games and sports. This question has been selected from chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer is role of motivation in games and sports. The motivation to excel in the sporting performance of how an athlete always positions itself in challenging and difficult situations so that they are well developed and able to achieve goal. Motivation in short could be explained as the combination of effort and desire to reach a goal. When athletes are motivated, they are more likely to put in greater effort during training and competition. Question number 12. What are the bad effects of alcohol on human beings? This question has been selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer is bad effects of alcohol. Few bad effects of alcohol on the human beings are as listed below. Number 1. Mainly affects the central nervous system of human being. 2. Human beings suffer from high blood pressure and heart disease. 3. Liver of the human being damaged. Number 4. Gastric disease like gastric ulcers and pain in abdomen extra. Question number 13. Explain Arjuna Award. This question has been selected from chapter number 7, National Awards. The answer is Arjuna Award. Arjuna Award given for outstanding performance in games and sports. It is the second highest sporting honor of India. The award is named after Arjuna, one of the characters of the epic Mahabharata of ancient India. It is awarded annually by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The award comprises a bronze statue of Arjuna, certificate, ceremonial dress, and a cash prize of rupees 15 lakh. Question number 14. What are energy yielding food and body building foods? This question has been selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer is energy yielding food. Food rich in carbohydrates and fats are known as energy yielding foods. They provide energy to sustain the involuntary processes essential to continuance of life, to carry out various professional, household and recreational activities. Source of energy yielding foods are rice, potato, milk, beans, peas and wheat extra. Bodybuilding food. Bodybuilding foods the main source of proteins and help build our bones and muscles. The main source of bodybuilding foods are meat, fish, egg, milk and cheese extra. Question number 15. Write a short note on sports journalist. This question has been selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer is sports journalist. Sports journalists write and report about worldwide sporting events. Working as a sports journalist allow to build relationship with different people such as coaches, athletes, sportspersons and psychologists. Question number 16. What are carbohydrates? This question has been selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer is carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is the main source of energy. It is composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The main sources of carbohydrates are bread, sugarcane, potato, and rice extra. They give energy to the central nervous system. They also act as metabolic primer. Question number 17. Give the definition of carrier. This question has been selected from chapter number 4, Carrier Aspect in Physical Education. The answer is carrier, an occupation or profession, especially one requiring special training followed as one's life work. Someone successful in their job or in deciding how they will be remembered. Question number 18. Write a short note on Dronacharya Award. This question has been selected from chapter number 7, National Awards. The answer is Dronacharya Award. Dronacharya Award, officially known as Dronacharya Award for Outstanding Coaches in Games and Sports. It is awarded annually by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Recipients are selected by committee constituted Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The coach who excel in international events over a period of 4 years. The award comprises a bronze statue of Dronacharya, a certificate, ceremonial dress, and cash prize of rupees 15 lakh. Short answer type questions, 3 marks each. Question number 19. Write down the significance of health education in present era. This question has been selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer is significance of health education. Health education has great impact on the healthful living of an individual in the present era. It helps us in various ways. Few significances of health education are as listed below. Number 1. Prevention and cure of diseases. Health education provides us knowledge of diseases, their prevention, and the cure from these diseases. Number 2. Knowledge of health and hygiene. Personal hygiene includes body cleanliness, care of skin, teeth, and nails, etc. Whereas environmental hygiene consists of healthful living conditions. Number 3. Mental health. Health education helps an individual to keep mental health. It helps in improving human relation within society. Number 4. Family health care. Health education provides knowledge to the mother about child care. It gives knowledge to the mother regarding various vaccines and immunizations purpose. It also guides for family planning. Number 5. Nutrition knowledge. Health education guides the people to choose balanced diet which is necessary for harmonious growth and development. It also guides him about the diet to be given in a particular disease. Or give a list of commonly misused drugs in sports. Explain any one. This question also has been selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer is misused drugs in sports. Few misused drugs by sportsperson are as listed below. Number 1. Amphetamines. Number 2. Caffeine. 3. Cocaine. 4. Anabolic steroids. 5. Diuretics. Explanation of caffeine. Caffeine is also a stimulant and is found in coffee, tea, and cold drinks. They enhance cardiac output and increases metabolism of skeletal muscles. It also increases endurance. What the adverse effect of caffeine is that it creates insomnia, diarrhea, anxiety, and irritability. Due to this reason, caffeine was banned by International Committee. Question number 20. Explain the difference between strain and sprain. This question has been selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer is the difference between strain and sprain are as listed below. Number 1. Strain is the injury of muscles. Sprain is the injury of ligaments. 2. Strain occur due to overstretching of ligaments. Sprain occur due to the violent stretch of muscles. 3. Strain is very painful and it restricts the movement of joint. Sprain is also a very painful and loss of function of injured muscles. Number 4. There is swelling around the injured area. There is swelling around the injured area. Question number 21. What is the role of sports psychology in physical education? This question has been selected from chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer is sports psychology. Sports psychology is a proficiency that uses psychological knowledge and skills to address optimal performance and well-being of athletes. Developmental and social aspects of sports participation and some systematic issues associated with sports setting and organizations. Sports psychology is the practice of helping athletes and performers reach their full potential through the mental side of performance. 22. Describe the term Olympic torch and Olympic rings. This question has been selected from chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer is Olympic torch. It is also a symbol of continuity between ancient and modern games. The Olympic flame is lit at Olympia, Greece, several months before the Olympic Games. This ceremony starts the Olympic torch relay, which formally ends with the lighting of the Olympic cauldron during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. The torch relay expresses the handing down of symbolic fire from generation to generation. The Olympic flame is the flame which is kindled in Olympia under the authority of IOC, first used at the 1936 Berlin Summer Olympic. Olympic rings. The 5 interlinked rings comprise the Olympic emblem, and the color of each ring was proposed by Warren Perry de Coubertin himself to be different as follows. Number 1. Blue represent American continent. 2. Black represent African continent. 3. Yellow represent Asian continent. 4. Red represent Australian continent. 5. Green represent a European continent. Question number 23. What do you know about obesity? What are its causes? This question has been selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical education. The answer is obesity. In developing countries, the increasing rate of obesity is alarming, particularly in United States of America and Europe. Due to this reason, obesity has been considered as an epidemic in America. Many studies have quoted that around 33% of total population of America are obese. Obesity is defined as excessive storage of body fat. When a person is 20% more than the desirable weight, the person is called an obese. Causes of obesity. Few causes of obesity are as listed below. Number 1. Lack of physical activities. 2. Unhealthy eating behaviors. 3. Not getting enough good quality sleep. 4. Lot of stress. 5. Endocrine disrupting chemicals. Number 24. Enumerate the avenues of career preparations in the field of physical education. This question has been selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer is avenues in physical education. The physical education personnel were limited to games or sports, but now it has vast area. There are so many colleges of physical education and departments of physical education in various universities in India. So there is vast field of physical education. It has many educational institutions which impart training in physical education. These institutions provide the various courses. Certificate in physical education, 4 years degree course in physical education, 2 years BPEd or DPEd, DYEd, MPEd 2 years course, MPhil and PhD in physical education. 25. Write down any 2 national awards in detail. This question has been selected from chapter number 7, National Awards. The answer is Dronacharya Award. Dronacharya Award, officially known as Dronacharya Award for Outstanding Coaches in Games and Sports. It is awarded annually by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Recipients are selected by a committee constituted Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The coach who excel in international events over a period of 4 years. The award comprises a bronze statue of Dronacharya, a certificate, ceremonial dress, and cash prize of rupees 15 lakh. Arjuna Award. Arjuna Award given for outstanding performance in games and sports. It is the second highest sporting honor of India. The award is named after Arjuna, one of the characters of the epic Mahabharata of ancient India. It is awarded annually by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The award comprises a bronze statue of Arjuna, certificate, ceremonial dress, and a cash prize of rupees 15 lakh. Question number 26. Define common sports injuries. This question has been selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer is common sports injuries. It has been rightly said that injuries are the ornaments what an athlete gets on sports ground. Injury may take place during training, coaching sessions and during playing. Muscles, bones, joints, tendons and ligaments are known as sports injuries. It is a matter of common knowledge that participation in sports activity can lead all sorts of injuries from simple contusion to dislocation. Fractures, abrasions, cuts and bounds may occur during such activities. Question number 27. Describe the historical background of ancient Olympic game. This question has been selected from chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer is the term Olympic Games remind us of the biggest global phenomena. This is called a Makkah for sports persons throughout the globe. It is difficult to refer to the exact origin of the Olympic Games, but the first recorded ancient Olympic Games were held in 776 BC at Olympia, a small township about 220 miles from Athens, capital city of Greece. In ancient times, the games formed part of religious festival dedicated to the god Zeus. Section D, long answer type questions, 5 marks each. Question number 28. Give a brief explanation of respiratory system and elaborate the effects of exercise on it. This question has been selected from chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer is respiratory system. The respiratory system helps in breathing. The air inhaled through the nose moves through the pharynx, larynx, and trachea into lungs. The air is exhaled back through the same path. Changes in the volume and pressure in lungs aid in pulmonary ventilations. Effects of exercises. Regular exercise is why an individual over a considerable period of time has far reaching effects on respiratory system. Few effects of exercises on respiratory system are as listed below. Number 1, enhance operational efficiency. Regular exercise enhances the operational efficiency of the respiratory system. Number 2, muscle strengthened. Regular exercise helps the individual muscles involved in respirations are strengthened. Number 3, chest expand. Regular exercise helps the individual to expand his chest to a great extent. This expansion permits the lungs to be filled more oxygen. 4, vital capacity increased. Regular exercise able to increase vital capacity. In performing similar task, a trained individual takes smaller amount of air and absorbs greater amount of oxygen from the inhaled air than untrained individual. 5, bloodstream works effectively. Regular exercise result in the lungs able to take air in more rapidly and more oxygen is taken into the bloodstream more effectively. Or write down the various effects of exercises on circulatory system. This question also has been selected from chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer is the human circulatory system has a complex network of blood vessels that reach all the parts of the body. This extensive network supplies the cells, tissues, and organs with oxygen and nutrients and removes carbon dioxide and waste products. Effects of exercises. Regular exercises why an individual over a considerable period of time has far reaching effects on circulatory system. Few effects of exercise on circulatory system are as listed below. Number 1, healthy effect on our heart. Regular exercise has a very healthy effect on our heart as the load of exercise falls directly on the heart. Its muscles become strong with the result that it can pump more blood into circulation. Ever contraction of its ventricles. Number 2, muscles become strong. Due to regular exercise, the muscles of the heart become strong. Sometimes the size of heart increases a little, resulting in an athletic heart. 3, new capillaries formed. As a result of regular exercise, new capillaries are formed in our body that result in better circulation in the body. 4, heart rate increased. As a result of regular exercise, the increase in heart rate is as much less as compared to person who does not exercise regularly. Due to this, a trained person can reach a higher achievement level. 5, sugar level controlled. As a regular exercise, the body keeps the sugar level in control and prevents diabetes. Question number 29. Explain the various aims and objectives of physical education. This question has been selected from chapter number 1, Concept of Physical Education. The answer is aims. The aim is achieved through the medium of mind, whereas the physical education body is used as the medium mental, physical, social, emotional, moral, and spiritual. These aspects to make individual a good citizen who is able to contribution in the progress of national development in one's own way. In simple words, we can say that the aim of physical education is to develop an individual to such an extent that he may be able to live most and serve the best. Objectives. Objectives contribute in achieving the aim of physical education. We lay down our goals, which are still simpler things that help in reaching our objectives. To make the things simpler, we can say that the aim of physical education can be achieved with the help of following objectives. Number 1, physical development. Through physical education, an individual can develop his physique. An individual develop his motor abilities such as speed, strength, endurance, flexibility, and coordination with the help of regular exercise. Number 2, organic development. An individual develop organic development through physical education such as muscular, circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, and neuromuscular system. This organic development makes an individual a healthy citizen. Number 3, neuromuscular development. Physical education helps an individual in the development of his neuromuscular coordination. Body and mind are two separate wheels of the cart. Through physical education, one can develop his reflexes and balance of the body. 4, development of leadership qualities. Through physical education, many opportunities provided to an individual for the development of leadership qualities, such as appointing leader of a particular group, leader of rhythmic exercise and team captain extra. 5, improvement of knowledge. Through physical education, an individual learns rules, skills, and techniques of different games. An individual learns different methods of conditioning and effect of exercises on internal organs. Or, what is the need and importance of physical education in modern era? This question also has been selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer is need of physical education in the school curriculum all over the country should viewed seriously because everyone in the lap of some kind of disease. Many people do not have the knowledge of physical education. So it is the need of the hour to make the common man familiar about physical education by introducing it as a subject in the schools and colleges curriculum. It is believed that only fitness will survive. Physical education programs guide us to keep ourselves fit and healthy. Without the knowledge of physical education, individual cannot live happy life. Importance of physical education. In the world of modern technology, the modern day facilities have made every man physical unfit. Push button system and machines have minimized the physical activities of man. So the importance of physical increases many folds. A few points advocate the importance of physical education or as listed below. Number 1, mental health. Through physical education, mental health of an individual developed. He can cope the stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn well and contribute to their community. 2, social development. Through physical education, social qualities of an individual developed. During play, an individual meets other teams and learns social traits such as tolerance, patience, and sympathetic attitude. Number 3, emotional stability. Through physical education, emotional stability of an individual developed. An individual learn through participating in games and sports how to control his emotions during victory or defeat, which leads to the emotional stability. 4, sports lover. Through physical education, sports lover qualities develop in an individual. While playing games and sports, it makes them feel good. It connects them with their friends and peers, and it is fun. 5. Good citizen. Through physical education, good citizen qualities developed in an individual. A good citizen follow rules and regulation of country, give respects others and what is right and wrong. All these qualities developed in an individual while participating in games and sports. Question number 30. Draw and label the hockey playground with measurement and write down the terminology related to this game. This question has been selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports, and its subchapter Hockey. The answer is diagram of hockey play field. Length of the playfield 100 yards or 91.40 meter. Breadth of the playfield 60 yards or 54.84 meter. Length of the goal post 4 yards or 12 feet. Distance of D from the line 16 yard. Height of the goal post 7 feet. Distance of penalty stroke 7 yards. Dotted shooting circle 21.47 yards. Terminology. Few terminology of hockey are as listed below. Number 1. Free hit. A free hit is given for a foul committed outside the shooting circle. 2. Hat trick. If a player scores 3 goals consecutively. 3. Sudden death. When tie remains there even after tiebreaker, teams are given 1 penalty stroke to resolve tie. 4. Penalty corner. A penalty corner results from a foul committed inside the circle. An attacker hits the ball from a point on the goal line at least 10 yards away from the goal post. 5. Hit. It is an act of striking the ball using a swinging movement of the stick. Or write the history of badminton games and give its 5 fundamental skills in detail. This question also has been selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports, and its subchapter Badminton. The answer is badminton was very famous sport in court circle in the 18th century. Badminton was not officially born until 1873. It is difficult to trace the historical development of the game of badminton. This game was further developed in India and was called Pune after the city of Pune, where it was played by the army officials. All England Badminton Championship was founded in 1899. The first badminton tournament was held in 1929 in Punjab state. Badminton was included in Asian Games in 1962. Fundamental skills of badminton. The 5 fundamental skills of badminton are as listed below. Number 1. Grip of the racket. The grip is all important because every stroke you are going to make depends on the grip. The racket can be used properly if it is gripped correctly. 2. Stance. Server should stand with feet apart, left foot little ahead of the right foot. The weight of the body is on the rear foot. 3. Lob. When the shuttle is played very high and goes to the opponent court is lob return. 4. Back gallery. This refers to the area included between the long service line and back line. 5. Rally. It refers to sending of the shuttle from one end to the other till the shuttle touches the ground or is stuck in the net. Thanks and have a nice day.